What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's JJCVS here again. So we're actually going to be doing a quick install real fast for you guys. We're going to be doing an install on some TST Industry flush mounted turn signals. We're going to be getting rid of these babies right here. Luckily enough, I reached out to them a couple of times. They said, hey, let's get you set up. Let's get you a video shot. And wasn't able to release it because they have not sent them out actually till now. Maybe about a couple of weeks ago. They just released them for the R7. They got inventory in stock. Go get them, tstindustry.com. I will put the link below in the comments. I have these lights set up on the R6. I have them for flush mounted turn signals as well on the R6. I also have their flush mount. I also have their tail light on the R6 as well. I did have the 19R3, and it's gone now. I decided to sell it right before Christmas and got my kids a new toy. If you can see that right there, got them a new toy with their dirt bikes back in the background. But I didn't need it. I never used it. It was just sitting there. Collecting dirt, literally collecting dirt. So decided to get rid of it, sold it to a good gentleman here in town. He's enjoying it, putting it to use. But what we're gonna do is we're only going to be installing the left side for you guys, okay, today. What we're gonna do is we're gonna be taking here, push pins here as well up front. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this whole side fairing off. We're not gonna actually pull it forward and take it off. We're just gonna make it wiggle so we can put our hands in the back. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna just take this piece off, take this piece off as well. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get it all taken care of for you guys. Shouldn't take that long to install it. But I'm only gonna do one side for you guys so you guys can see the install. And then what we're gonna do is we will show you how the other side looks once we finish it, put it all together, show you how the lights look, how it runs, and then go from there. See you shortly. Welcome back. So what we're going to be doing is all we need is a 4mm tool. We're going to be using this to take off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up here, and then push pins. We're going to be using a little small tool. Push them in, pull them out. Like I said, right behind here, since we took the fairings off once already, there's a pull pin right here. You just literally just pull the fairing out to you, and that's it. That's all you have to do. You won't have to go in there and push the whole fairings forward and all like that. We're just gonna make them loose so we can just stick our hands in there, take these ugly little things off, and put the new ones on. All right, let's get started.
This is the first time I'm taking these off from here. I'm just going to set them there. Just because we're not really going to be doing the exhaust, like I said. We do have the Yoshi exhaust here at our dealership at Sharps Motorsports, but we're thinking about switching over and going to the SC Project exhaust. I don't know if you guys follow Motornosity or not. I've actually followed him a lot, and I love his R7 build. It looks pretty good. It looks great. So we will see. We'll see if we get that done. And again, you will slide this panel forward that way, okay? Forward and lift up. And it should pop right up. Now we can pull that. Put this away, don't scratch it. That looks nice. There's another 4mm underneath when you take this blue side off. Go from there. Put that there and that there so we know where they go. Pull that softly. And there's another one here.
show this to you real quick. I'll show you what we took off. So what we did is black one, there's the silver one, this black one's here, the silver one is here. Pull that black piece out, you're good to go. Slide the blue piece forward, pull out, you're good to go. Be very careful when you take these bottom ones off and you actually pull it out. It should just snap right on in. But all we're gonna do is we're literally gonna come in here, we're gonna do it by hand, push the connector down, pull the turn signal out, and we're done. Alright guys, so right behind here, you do have one that you have to actually screw. So you unscrew it, pull it out to take this piece off. Don't lose it because you will have to put it back in, of course. So now we're free. So we come up here, and then just gently pull out.
Do one. It's right behind the. This one's right behind here. Another black screw. Twist off. Like I said, whatever you do when you take them off, don't lose them. Make sure you keep them in the right order, okay?
Alright, we got everything loose. So like I said, I don't want to slide it off forward, but you can do it all manually. Pull it out and you're good to go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have the thing come across.
Okay.
And then I'm going to show what we did. So like I said, we took everything off over here. Then we're going to just stick our hands in here, take the lights off, and then go from there.
Alright, so what we did is when we did it, we went ahead and took it off on the side. Come over this way then so we can show these wires. Make sure you can see the wires back a little bit. So you will have to take the wires out, push the little clips back, push this down. Because that right there is where the clips for the lights are going to be. So I'm going to push this out real quick. It's a little pain. Let's get it flat. There you go. So, from here, you one right, this here, pull it out, scoot back a little bit, pull that off, done. These two pieces, if you can see it, squeeze them out. This little black piece right here comes off, there we go. Then what we're gonna do, right here, just going to unclip, push down, and then pull out. Well, the first time they're coming off, so let's see if I can get them off. Stop.
Having a little problem with this. It's the first time it's coming off. Let's see if I can get it off. And then go from there. There we go. A little harder than it seems, but that's pretty much it. From there, you can go here. And on the outside, pull this through. Boom. Out. Then what we're going to do is we'll get the other one. So the way these work is you have the opportunity to come in here, flip this through. This will have a halo light. This will have a halo on here. It just simply just goes on just like so. Well, they didn't make these clips harder like last time. There it goes. And just push it in. After that, you will connect this to here. What that is for, that right there is going to be for your ring on the outside of the headlights, okay? So what we're gonna do is, they did supply a black grommet for here. So you can either do one or two options. You can either stick it through. When it's mounted, you can see it does have a little bit of a gap. It sits a little indentation on the inside. You can put this grommet in there and it'll actually suck it up a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. Just so it can sit out just a little bit more. So we're going to do this. Throw this thing in the inside. And then just go just like this. But you want it to go all the way flush to the inner side of it. Just like that. Like that, just on that outside. Just on that outside lip, okay? And then when you put it in, it should cover up really nice and easy. So it's actually pretty cool. I don't know if you can see it on there. There's a little deal that says TST Industry on there. You know that side's the right side. Feed the wire through. Push it all the way in. And then, once you do that, they do supply these white little couplers. What you do is you slide them through. Make sure it sits right. And it'll actually suction the wire back up towards the fairing. So it'll actually stay. Just like so. So what I'm doing is at the same time I'm pushing on the outside layer of the light, okay? And then I'm just going to push down. Good. So now it's all the way suctioned down, all the way down, on the side. And now they still sit a little flush, but they do stick out a little bit just so you can see more of the lights, okay? Cool, so now let's just make sure it's secure all the way in. It looks good. Cool, now let's put it back on and see if the light works. And you can actually do this. Put the lights, put the wires all straight back through the original clips. Original clip. Just keep it in place. Back to the channel, guys. Just coming back at you. Got my son on the camera again. Finish it up. So I want to show you guys we did finish this up on this side as well too. All nice and clean, nice and flush. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to turn it on so you guys can see it. So you guys can take a look at it, see what you think. Both sides. It is off the stand now. And what I'm doing is I'm actually going to go ahead and turn the flashers on. So you can see the emergency lights, the way it goes in. Cuts into the yellow, and then it cuts into the amber, then when you turn them off, it comes back to the halo. just like so. Go back with the halo. Goes back straight to your amber, straight back, and goes back to your halo again. Again, guys, thank you one more time. So do me a huge favor, at the very bottom of the page, hit that subscribe button. My phone is going off. We're actually watching the Cowboy game. I think I might have won a little bit of money, but it's okay. I want to put that on mute. So thanks again, guys. Subscribe to the channel on the very bottom page. Thank you again for TST Industries for the amazing turn signals. Again, I am not being paid by those guys. These guys reached out to them on Instagram. They actually allowed to send us a pair for the R7 build. Stay tuned, subscribe again one more time. Hopefully, like I said, we'll get the either Yoshi exhaust, we're gonna put the SE Project exhaust on there. We'll get it figured out together. Remember, we all ride as a family. Stay safe on the road. Love you guys.